Hey there, good morning. It's Sonia Miller, and it is time to rise and receive. Happy Friday! It's Friday. Wow, this is our first full week of 5 Rise and Receives in a row. And Rise and Receive is your 10-minute morning send-off designed to support you in receiving what you most want by unlearning struggle. So if you are new to me, if you are new to Rise and Receive, my name is Sonia Miller. I am a speaker, coach, and best-selling author, and I am very passionate about sharing the message that you cannot receive what you most want if you don't know how to receive. Most people know how to work hard and to think about and strategize and chase and make plans and strategies in pursuit of their goals, dreams, wishes, and aspirations. And yet, even in the face of that, a lot of people find that their joyful fulfillment eludes them. And so I'm here to say that it's very possible and very likely that if you would describe yourself that way, the missing piece is you simply don't know how to receive. And it's a word that we hear a lot about. We have a lot of misconceptions about what receiving is. I'm here to tell you that receiving is not about getting, achieving, capturing, arriving, because these are all finite experiences. Receiving is actually about experiencing and feeling and having something move through your life into your body, because after all, fulfillment is a feeling. So what we do here at Rise and Receive is every morning at 9:30 a.m. Pacific time, Monday through Friday, I pull one card from my new Receive deck. And in it, there is a theme that we talk about. I will read to you a teaching point, a receiving principle. I'll unpack it a bit, and then I'm going to send you off on your day with your willingness mantra. And a willingness mantra is incredibly powerful because it directs your consciousness, which is the cause of everything that you create in your life. Consciousness creates your reality. This willingness mantra directs your consciousness in a way that aligns you with receiving, as opposed to trying to make something happen. Simple, effortless receiving that comes as you unlearn struggle. And we'll unpack the concept each morning. You'll get to let it kind of, receive that and let it sort of sink in. And that's my intention, is that you continue to unlearn struggle a little bit more and receive your fulfillment with greater ease. So with that, thank all of you who are joining me live and those who will be listening in on the video soon. And today's card is Receive Acceptance. Receive acceptance. So I invite you to sit back, take a breath. You can close your eyes. You can grab your coffee, tea, lemon water, whatever it is, and let yourself just receive this message about receiving acceptance. Okay, here it goes. The need for acceptance is universal and deep. When you feel accepted, you know that you are loved, valued, and wanted exactly as you are. Every aspect of you is welcomed. You nurture your need for acceptance by validating that you do indeed have this need, and then exploring ways to meet this need. As you nurture your need for acceptance, you expand in your capacity to accept more and better from life. This includes acceptance from others as well as your heart's desire and greater fulfillment. When you feel badly about yourself, this is your body telling you that you have a need for acceptance. Notice these times and become aware of the voices in your head. Are you being hard on yourself? Do you anticipate others being hard on you? Is there an inner critic judging you, criticizing you, demanding more of you? Notice these times and pause. Take a breath. Take another breath. and suspend the need to battle these voices. Simply notice. Let them be here. For accepting the inner critic is an act of self-acceptance. Then invite more or better. So I'm going to give you your willingness mantra, which is the energy of invitation. Willingness is the energy of invitation. I am willing to relax into the safe and loving acceptance that is my true nature under all conditions. So if you want to write that down, I'll say it one more time. And again, you can come back and re-listen to this. I am willing to relax into the safe and loving acceptance that is my true nature under all conditions. Okay? So, I wonder how that's percolating for you. I wonder if there's some questions or light bulbs arising. Before I unpack this a little bit more, there's something I want to say about the willingness mantra itself. Okay, for those of you who've been coming around, you've already heard me talk about how the masculine model of power and manifestation is based in intention, and the feminine model is based in invitation. Now, the masculine model is very powerful when it's used under the right circumstances, but it is limited because the masculine model of power is rooted in that which you can think of or know in your mind and see on the horizon to pursue and hunt. If you look up intention in the dictionary, you'll see words like aim and plan. So it's about acting out something that you already know about. But here's the thing. If you want to receive better than you ever imagined possible, if you want to open up to greater joy and fulfillment, you have to be willing to receive beyond what you know. Beyond what you know, beyond what your mind can conceive of. One of my teachers once said that your imagination is bound by the limits of your conditioning. In other words, by the limits of what you know. So how do you invite more? How do you invite more? You let go of what you know and you focus on the feeling. As you focus on the feeling or the essence, then the form will come. And that's the power of the feminine. You're inviting life to give you more and better than you could conceive of. Okay, so in the affirmation, I talk about the acceptance that is your true nature. So one of the basic assumptions with all of the work that I offer and teach and coach around is that you already are all that you seek to be, do, and have. You already are wholeness. You already are prosperity. You already are freedom. Your true nature is acceptance. Your true nature is peace. Your true nature is love. Your true nature is worth. Okay? But you can only open up to receiving all of that when you receive all of you. Acceptance. Okay? Otherwise, if you start or continue to, because you've learned to reject or separate parts of yourself, you cannot experience all of you. That's what fulfilled means. Full and filled by all that you are. So fulfillment or wholeness is what you are, I should say. So wholeness, I like to call it soulness. Soulness, your natural, true divine nature is what you already are. But receiving and experiencing is allowing yourself to feel that which you are. You can't experience and feel that which you are if you are pushing away and rejecting certain parts of you. You have to allow that wholeness to be part of your experience. That's what acceptance is. All right? It's about everything is welcome, including the inner critic. Okay? And that there's safe haven here within you. So, that was a tangent I wasn't even planning to riff on, but with that, I do want to highlight some additional points, okay? This particular card, if I'm not mistaken, is the first one that I've done on Arise and Receive morning that is about, I have 4 suits, and one of the suits is about receive nurturing. So what's that about? What's receiving nurturing about? Receiving nurturing is about nurturing your needs. We all have needs. And the reason that receiving your needs, acknowledging your needs, meeting your needs is so important to receiving your fulfillment easily and joyfully is this. Your consciousness creates your reality. Your consciousness is the sum total of your thoughts, beliefs, feelings, and expectations, okay? Things that you're aware of and many things that you're not aware of, okay? If your consciousness creates your reality, the reason that nurturing your needs is so essential is that nurturing your needs is the consciousness of what I call reasonless receiving, okay? Reasonless receiving is when you get to receive for no reason, okay? In other words, you receive simply because you exist. Whether you're having a good day or a bad day, or you're cranky, or you're sad, or you're happy. In other words, no one's telling you you have to be perfect. No one is telling you that you have to earn it, okay? So there's reasonless receiving, which is you just receive because you exist. That's pretty easy. That's effortless. But earning-based receiving, transactional receiving, in other words, I have to do something before I receive, which is the masculine model of power. It's performance-based. It's I will give you this in exchange for that. Masculine values performance, feminine values presence. And the reason that we struggle to receive for no reason, that we struggle at all, is that we actually believe in the hard work ethic. That's the over-reliance on the masculine model of power. When you expand into the feminine model of power, you can receive simply because you exist. This is the divine mother. This is nurturing. This is love. This is acceptance. This is caring exactly as you are. As you have that kind of relationship with yourself, your consciousness of you are naturally worthy. Naturally. Just because you're breathing, just because you're alive, you don't have to do anything from it. That consciousness, because it becomes your experience of you accepting you, nurturing your needs, expands your capacity to receive for no reason, okay? So when you're struggling, which many of us do, the more you can start to turn within and say, what do I need? What's the need? And really accept that need and see how you can grant it, you are cultivating that reasonless receiving. And it's amazing, simply by sitting down, breathing, and practicing self-acceptance, the energy of acceptance and meeting your needs, you will see how things will just start to flow in your life in expected and unexpected ways. I love witnessing this with my students and clients. It is so fun because they think they should be focusing on their goals. What should I do? What should I do? What's the next step? I'm like, just nurture yourself, nurture your needs, practice receiving, and then watch what happens. And in come the reports on the forums and in my coaching calls. It's like, oh my gosh, this happened, this came in, I received this, I wasn't expecting it. That's how it works. It's easy. All right. So I hope that this has inspired you. I hope that it's stimulated some curiosity. Let me give you your willingness mantra. I am willing to relax into the safe and loving acceptance that is my true nature under all conditions. Take that into your day. I think it'd be a great one to take into your weekend as well. Or if you want to, boost your willingness, go back and watch some of the other Rise and Receives. And if you can't make it here on Facebook, check out my YouTube channel. They're all being posted there. As always, if you're interested in learning more about receiving, you can check out my free class at receiveclass.com. It's a pre-recorded webinar, really illuminating. It'll shed some more light for any questions that you may have. Or receivcourse.com to go deeper into learning how you can unlearn struggle and expand your capacity to be a masterful receiver. Share, like. I so appreciate you being here. Have a great Friday and rest of your day and weekend, and I will see you on Monday at Rise and Receive, 9:30 a.m. Pacific time. Have a great day. Bye-bye.